Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Comedy Design. Today we are talking about the Makselife Goal Setting system. All I have done, because for the past 6 months I've been using this as my goals for the month. This is repurposed from the recovery planner. It's just not. There we go. It's just not. I need something more than this. So that's why I have gone through the Makselife printables on their website, and I've just downloaded the free stuff because, you know, I am about that budget life. I just downloaded the free stuff. I went and looked at my pens and picked 8 pens in colors that matched their system. And then I just had, literally, this has taken me almost 3 hours. So if you're doing this, make sure that you sit down with plenty of time to do it. I am going to put a little post-it here until I get another divider so that I know where this is. Now I did, when I was doing this, punched it on the wrong edge. So we've got that. But I went through the assessment scoring and did all of that, and I rounded down. I wasn't sure whether I should round up, round a half, go down. I decided to round down. And I went through with my pens and filled out my little compass thing. And it was very interesting when I did this because I had to be completely honest with myself on the assessment scoring. And I've said this before, but the past 4.5 months, as I have been in rehab for my fractured patella, have been hard, physically and mentally. It's been a struggle. So I had to be honest with myself, and I think that's why I needed a little more of a push for my goals. So for my personal, and I'm starting this mid-year for the next 6 months, but for my personal, I got a 6. I would like to bump that up to an 8. And as I looked at this, it was mostly giving myself grace and taking time for life planning, reflection, and self-care. Basically, taking time for the fun stuff. Taking time for the fun stuff, which leads into fun and recreation. I gave myself a 5. I would like to be at a 7. And I gave myself for a 5 simply because I have become a little bit of a hermit in the past 4 months, clearly because I couldn't move and all of that. But I need to get back to having more fun, which in part was my word of the year, which was play, which basically took a hiatus. So I want to get back to play and fun and all of that stuff. For work and learning, I gave myself a 5 and I want to be at a 7. Now, I only did that because I had to basically give up all of my yoga stuff. My health and wellness stuff. I am a yoga teacher, a personal trainer, and I had to stop all of that and focus on myself. And this is something that I think I'm struggling with right now. Taking care of myself is becoming a part-time job. So I need to figure out, and this is going to be in my goals as well, I need to figure out what work looks like moving forward into the next 6 months. And I'm going to say 2 years. Purely because my personal training certification renews itself in, I have to renew it in July, but then I'll have 2 years to decide whether I want to continue with it. And right now, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what work looks like moving forward. I would like my planner stuff and my Etsy store to be more of a passive income form than going out and doing things, because that is one thing that I've learned over the last 4.5 months, is that when I don't work as a yoga teacher and personal trainer, I do not earn money. So there's that. Family and relationships, I gave myself a 6. I would like to be at a 7. And that was purely being present and being vulnerable. I find myself a lot of the time editing myself. Even when I filmed this, I filmed the whole thing, but it literally, then I figured out it was going to be 3 hours long But I filmed the whole thing, and it just got a little, it got a little bit too touchy-feely for me, and I struggle with that. And I would like to be a little more open with that. So I've given myself a 7, and mostly that is going to be reconnecting. Again, hermit life, the past 4.5 months, I would like to get a little bit more social. So for health and wellness, I gave myself a 6, purely because I feel better than I did 4 months ago. And I'm trying to focus more on how far I've come rather than how far I have to go. And this is going to be one of my big focuses for the year, as we will see when we come to goal setting. So I'm at a 6. I would like to be an 8 by the end of the year. So spiritual and personal growth, I'm at a 6. I would like to be at a 7. Purely, this has been because I have gotten out of my tarot practice over the last 4.5 months. It's something that I won't do for like 3 weeks. I'll do 2 days. I won't do it for a week. I'll do a day. And I need to do a whole video just on reconnecting with my tarot practice. And that might be something that comes up in the next week or two as I try and figure out a system for doing that. So I'd like to be at a 7, and that's purely building the habit of my daily tarot practice again. And for financial, I'm at an 8. I would like to be at a 9. Now, I'm doing really well in this one, purely because 15 years ago, we put in the work, or the steps, I guess, that we wanted to take to make ourselves financially stable. And now we're in the maintenance phase of just like reinvesting into our retirements and stuff like that. We are in a position where we don't need to worry about money, but the upbringing that I have will always make me worry about money. But I am literally here. The couple of things that I want to do is get back to my monthly check-ins and my monthly investments. That is the only thing that I have that I want to do here. For physical environment, I've put a 5. Because, again, 4.5 months of rehab, I am still unable to get down on the floor and do things on the floor and clean. And so I need to get back to basics. That is what this is about. And this will be, again, a major goal along with this for the year. The stretch goal, as they call it in the Makselife system. So that is that. This is my intentions page. I'm not going to go over it, but basically it's just what I've said here. My word of the year. I mean, basically it's just about having fun, getting back to routines and getting strong. That's what this basically says. And then we have my annual goals. I'm going to go over these and then I'll go over the monthly ones. So annual goals, personal, have fun, build self-care routines. So I want to make time for personal goals and projects each month/week. And I've given myself a little monthly checklist here, but I need to sit down every month and schedule my time for my self-care, for my self-development, for my fun time, for my creative time. I need to sit down and actually block out the time for that. And same here, schedule goal time to update each quarter, reassess the compass and see how I'm doing. Build skincare routine for the evening and sun care routine. It's getting to that point in the year where I need to make sure that I'm putting on sunscreen and that I'm taking off all of the lotions and stuff that I'm putting on during the day, and that I'm not sitting in it at nighttime. And that's just a habit. It's just a habit tracker that I need for that. Schedule time for hobbies. Again, it comes back to making time for my personal goals. I put music, yoga, meditation, crafts, and Wonderful Word. Wonderful Word has updates. It has the 1st of the month, the 15th, and then there is a Zoom call. So there's 3 things that I need to make time for in the month, and then do the project, like do the actual work. So I need to schedule time to do that, because if I don't schedule it, it's not going to get done. Build self-care routines. Again, that comes back to the skincare routine, but making sure that I schedule a manicure, a pedicure, haircut, hair color, day off from my keto. I need to schedule these things. And I've put here, start a new art journal for creative time. I quite easily could just play with stickers and paper and stamps and stuff. I do not give myself enough free, no conformity, no reason, just play. Again, this comes back to my word of the year, play. I just want to have a book that I just play in. And this will help me improve myself by increasing creativity and self-care and helping me to find more balance. I've said before, I'm all or nothing. This will hopefully help me create more balance. Fun and recreation, schedule the time is my focus. Take a week off every quarter. I just need to take a week off. That is what I have discovered from my staycation. And that is taking a week off from creating from Etsy, from uploading videos, from clients, from stuff like that. I need to just take some time off. Even if it's just a long weekend, I need to take time off. Take a UK vacation. I need to see family, friends. We need to get away. And yes, we need to get out of here. Reward my goals when I reach them and create trackers for my habits. I'm not quite sure what the reward will be. Before, I've done a monetary goal, or I've done it where if I reach a goal, I can buy a new sticker book and stuff like that. I'm not sure yet what that looks like. And it could be that I reward my goal with having a massage or a manicure or something like that, something that gives me some kind of self-care. 1 play date a month for me to play. And I've given myself 6 little boxes there for the rest of the year. 1 play day a month with Stella. And I will give myself 6 little boxes there. And that is just to get her socialized. I would like to do more, but I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic with 1 a month. And my life will improve because making time to play helps me relax. Right, my work and learning focus is to just figure out the future. I'm going to spend the next 6 months figure out what the hell I want, because I'm not sure. And I've done this into 2 sections, technically 3, but let's say 2. I have my yoga section here, so I want to start seeing my clients again, because only then can I figure out if it's something that I've missed. I need to decide, restart my yoga channel or pivot. My NASM renewal and recertification, and I need to redo my CPR. For this planner stuff, I put content plan, product plan, that's a product planner, revisit Amazon books, and 1 new Etsy a week, and I've put the little boxes in there so that I can put those in, and I've put learn, procreate. I got that back in December of last year, 6 months ago, and it was on my plan to do in spring, and I still haven't done it. I need to either do a course, set my tablet up where I have it charged permanently or something, because every time I think about it, the tablet's dead, or if the tablet's got charged, I don't have time. So I don't know what the answer is to that, but there needs to be one, whether it's just that I actually plan ahead to do it like twice a week or something, or I take 1 evening, something. And I've put daily Duolingo. I was doing that consistently for 4 months. And then the past 2 weeks, I've fallen off the wagon. I'll do it for 3 days and then I won't touch it again for the week. So I need to get back on track, and my life will improve because I'll get organized. I'll be able to plan for the future and build passive income. This section is in flux. We'll see. Okay, so in family and relationships, I've just put make routines and habits. I need to get back on track. I've put reconnect with a friend daily, Monday to Friday, because weekends are hard. And I've put virtual is okay, so whether that is just a text, I just leave them a message, I connect on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. And I've put Charlotte and Rini don't count, because I already talk to them almost daily anyway. 1 in-person connection a month, and then I've got 6 little boxes for the rest of the year. Be present with my mom and dad on our video calls. I am such a bugger for trying to multitask and do other things while I'm talking to them, and I need to be more present. I put date night with Bob once a month. I would love it to be more often. Once a month is all we can manage right now. So I've got 6 little boxes there. And then this is one of my stretch goals, and that is to take Stella to all the parks in our city. She has been to, I think, 6 or 7. So I would like to get her to the others. Eventually I will write down in here the names of the parks just so that I can cross them off when she's been. And my life will improve by being more social, and nurturing relationships makes me feel less feral. So in health and wellness, I want to build routines and habits to build a strong body. Again, as you know, I broke my kneecap this year, and it's been a 4.5-month journey back. I want to continue with my knee and my shoulder rehab. My knee is every day. It's supposed to be twice a day. Realistic, it's once a day. And my shoulder, I have frozen shoulder. I had that diagnosed in September of last year, and I've been doing PT for that up until when my knee took over. And I've been doing the shoulder rehab routine 3 times a week. I want to build up to 30 to 45 minutes on my bike and restart the Zwift rides on the app. Currently, I'm at 20 minutes. I want to build up to 30 minutes with resistance until I can do this. Realistically, this might be in Q4 to the later end of the year. But the 30 minutes, I could probably do at least at the end of Q3. This is a stretch goal in that right now it feels a long way away, but I would like to be able to walk Stella on my own again. She does pull when she's walking, and she is a medium-sized dog at like 62 pounds, I think she is. And she will literally pull me over right now because I have no strength and stability in my leg. So that is something that I want to work on. Stretch goal again is to lose 15 pounds. I would love it to be more and to be 20. I'm going to settle for 15. To be frank, I would probably settle for 10. But I've put on a good 10 pounds since breaking my kneecap. And these are the things that are going to help me get to this. So this is the stretch goal is something that I can't really control, but I can control these. That's getting in my water daily, my 10,000 steps, getting back to being keto, which right now will mean tracking my macro and my calories. And as much as I don't want to do it, I am getting very out of touch with portion size and stuff like that. I would also like to have the habit of getting to bed at 10:30 rather than 11:30, which it is right now. I would like to restart my yoga and meditation practice. That's not going to be yet, but that helps reduce my stress and my blood pressure and all of that, which in turn helps my health. I want to do a balance workout twice a week. It's literally 10 minutes. That's all I need, but I need to build the stability in my leg and the proprioception in my leg, so that's going to help with that. Eventually, and I'm talking Q4 here, probably Thanksgiving into December, Q4, I want to HIIT workout twice a week and strength training twice a week. These will help improve my life by getting back on track to my prevention of chronic kidney failure and avoid more fractures and feel better. So that is the reason for that. But that is a big part of my goal setting. Spiritual and personal growth. I want to build routines to grow spirituality. And that is getting back to my daily tarot practice. And for the month of July, as we come into my monthly goals later on, my first habit is basically just going back to drawing a daily card. I have gotten out of that habit, and again, fracturing my kneecap just took an emotional toll that I was not ready for. And then new and full moon reading, and I just basically want to do a tarot reading and journal about it, and those are my boxes for that. Continue gratitude practice in my journal. Restart yoga and meditation again. Some of the things overlap. And read 1 book a month for personal growth. And I've put old podcasts because I am listening to more podcasts now that I am working out. So yes. And then the reason that will help me improve my life is I'll feel more centered and connected to a higher power. And then we have my annual goal for financial, and that is to basically maintain and build more security. I need to do a monthly check-in with all my accounts and my bookkeeping just to make sure things are on track and nothing has gone awry. So I put little check boxes in there for a monthly check-in, and then add to my investments each month and a little check-in there. We have done a lot of work over the past 15 years to get ourselves financially stable, and I just want to continue with that. And that will help improve my life by providing more retirement security, and the key point here, reduce time on 2024 taxes, because each year it comes around and I end up spending way too much time doing that crap. Physical environment is another big one, and another stretch goal is in here. I want to build routines to get more peaceful, relaxing home. Back to Fly Lady morning routine, Fly Lady evening routine, regular weekly home blessing with all of my boxes in for the weeks, room by room declutter. This will be something that I track as I get back into this. Bathroom remodel. We've had this remodel going on for I don't even know how long. I am tired of it. I want it done. Front yard landscape. Realistically, what's more important is the backyard landscape. But if for some reason I can't do the backyard, I will do the front. Like, you know, each day is what I want to say, because I want this to be a habit every day-ish, that I get out and do something and have what I would like is a project monthly that I work on, like decluttering, making a certain area nice, like putting turf in, like whatever it is. I want that to be my monthly goal. So yes, I've just put here, it's good for Stella and good for us, work on weekly goals. And I've put here, buy shit to make my life easier. I am the kind of person that will make do with what I have, and I need to buy stuff that will make my life easier. And that's what I've learned from this whole broken kneecap thing. Make your life easier. It's okay. My life will improve because I will feel less stress with less clutter. So that is that. And then what I did was, their monthly goals are on 2 pages. So you'll have one just for these 4 and then one for these 4. I've just smushed them down. I just imported them into Canva and smushed them down. So for July, these are my goals. Personal, build routines. I'm going to schedule 1 hour in the month for goal setting for the next month. That is key. I'm going to do my evening routine for skincare and track it. I am going to do my one little word for May and July and get them done. I would like to do one of the play prompts that Ali has on her website, but I'm trying not to overcommit myself. Fun and recreation, I just put playtime, play date for me, play date for Stella, and schedule some downtime this month. And that might just be playtime, playing my game, reading, whatever it is, taking some time to just chill. Work and learning, I've just put my goal, my focus is to recertify. I need to finish off my women's health fitness specialist, do the renewal, and then do my CPR. 1 new Etsy a week, and that will be my list for those. I've put clients again, question mark. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it this month in July, but question mark. Make the content and product planner for Etsy, and I've put daily Duolingo. A lot of goals in there, but some of them are literally like I could spend a weekend just doing the project planner, and this is the NASM renewal is just a one-off thing. So yeah. Family relationships, reconnect. I'm going to track reaching out to a friend. I need to figure out a date night with Bob, in person with a friend, and then I want to get to Stella to 2 new parts each week. As I get healthier, I will be able to take her on my own, but right now I would like to get her to 2 new ones a week because we have a lot of parks. That is probably quite unrealistic, but we'll see. Health and wellness, I want to build routines and habits. So I'm going to start off by just tracking my habits of water a day, PT for my knee and my shoulder, get back to keto, track my macros, track my calories, just so that I'm back on track and not eating in excess of the energy that I'm expending. I need to make appointments for the optometrist, my bone density, and find a dentist. Track going to bed at 10:30 and make it a habit, and then start getting a balanced workout in 10 minutes twice a week. For spirituality and growth, I want to build habits, and it's basically just sitting down, drawing a tarot card, writing out what the hell it was, and done. Once for the month, full moon, journaling, new moon, journaling. Gratitude practice weekly, I'm already doing that, but what I've noticed is that I'm not putting a list in, I'm just dotting it around, and I would like a list. And then read one self-development book. I have a ton of books on spirituality, on self-development, self-growth. I need to get back to reading these, even if it's just a couple of pages a day. I would just take, again, the habit of getting back into just reading something, some kind of self-growth. Financial, maintain monthly accounts and bookkeeping. I'm literally going to schedule in 1 hour a month to do this, and then I will add it to my investments. Physical environment, build routines, fly lady, PM routine. Again, I need it tracked. Weekly home blessing, and then I've got the 4 little boxes there. Declutter, 15 minutes a day. Again, I might probably track that. Yard work bin needs to be full every week, and I need to work on the backyard daily for 15 minutes. It needs a lot of work. The house is, again, one of those projects that needs a lot of work. So that is my Makselife setup. I prefer this because then I haven't got a lot of white space, and it stops me from filling in way too much. Because if I had that whole thing for personal goals, I will literally fill it full of goals and then get pissed off that I don't achieve everything. So what I'm thinking is, for all the things that I'm tracking, I'm going to use my wellness planner as a tracker for the monthly. And I will literally put in the boxes that I need. All right, I hope you enjoyed this and you got some kind of use from it. My mad ramblings, it's been a long one. But yeah, I think this will give me a little bit more clarity on my goals for the year. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye.